Welcome back, dear students. So let's continue with the exercise on circles. The first exercise, 17a. Now, today we'll do question number 8. And before we complete the sum, I would like to mention that the sub number 2 and sub number 3 we are not going to do here, because for doing these two, you need one more theorem which you will learn in your class 10. Okay, so that's why I'm not going to do 2 and 3, and you will also omit this. So basically, whatever is given, from there we'll just calculate CD. That is the first question. Now, question says, a chord CD of a circle whose center is O is bisected at point P. So a chord CD is bisected at point P by the perpendicular drawn from O. Okay, that's what the question says. Now, given is that the center is having diameter AB. So AB represents the diameter. Now, given OA equals to OB. So OA equals to OB is given to 15 meter. Now, what is OA and OB? They are the radius, isn't it? So OA and OB are given, and they are given to be 15 centimeter. That is, the radius of the circle is 15 centimeter, and OP is given to be 9 centimeter. So OP is given to be 9 centimeter. So you need to find the length of CD. Okay, so for that, okay, so you know OP is perpendicular to CD. You know that. Okay, now obviously OP bisects CD, isn't it? Since OP is perpendicular, OP bisects CD. That means CP will be equals to PD, isn't it? So CP will be equals to PD, and from here CD, see here carefully, CP is going to be just half of CD, isn't it? So CP is equals to half of CD, and from here what is CD? CD turns out to be 2 into CP. Okay, right. Now, in right triangle OPC, okay, so if you join here, okay, so if you join OC, then in triangle OPC, in this particular triangle, OC will be the radius, remember, okay, and OP is also given. So we have, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, you have OC square equals to OP square plus CP square. Now let's put the values. So I know OC is the radius, right? CP, do we know? We don't know. So we'll find CP. So bring it out here, you get OC square minus OP square. So CP square equals to OC square, which is 15 square, minus OP square. OP is how much? 9. So it is 9 square. So when you simplify this, it turns out to be 144. That is, the value of CP square is 144. Right? Now, find CP, take the square root. So CP turns out to be square root of 144, which is 12 centimeter. So that means we got just the CP. So that's why in order to find CD, we'll make use of this. So therefore we have CD equals to 2 times CP, that is 2 times 12. So 2 times 12 gives you 24, isn't it? So that's why the length of CD is how much? 24 centimeter, right? Pause the video and note down the solution. So let's see the next question. Okay, so question number 9 says, in the figure given below, this is a circle with center O, in which diameter AB bisects the chord CD at point E. So this diameter AB bisects the chord CD at E. Okay, now CE equals to ED. Okay, so obviously if CD is bisected at E, then CE and ED, both of them will be equal, and it is given to be 8 centimeter. Also, EB is given to be how much? 4 centimeter. You need to find the radius of the circle. So for that, let me first join O and C. Okay, so let me consider the radius to be R. So radius is R, means OA, OB and OC, all of them are R. Okay, so see, OB is R, as I told you, and this EB is given to be how much? EB is given to be 4. So that's why if I ask you how much is OE, then from OB, that is from R, you have to subtract EB, that is 4. Okay, so that's why you have OE equals to OB minus EB, which is OB is R minus EB is 4. So this length OE is R minus 4. Simple, right? So we have, as I told you, we will join O and C. Now in triangle OEC, now if you observe this triangle, this is again a right angle triangle with OC being the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now let's put the values. OC is the radius, so it is r square equals to OE. Just now you showed OE is r minus 4, so r minus 4 whole square plus CE. CE is given to be 8, isn't it? So it is 8 squared. Simplify this, okay? So you apply a minus b whole square formula, you get this much. R square and r square gets cancelled, okay? So you bring this minus 8r here, it becomes plus 8r. So 16 plus 64 is 80. So from here, r turns out to be 10 centimeter, isn't it? And what is r? R is the radius. So that's why we say that the radius of the circle is 10 centimeter. Okay, pause the video and note down. Let's have the last question from the exercise. So in the given figure, O is the center of the circle. So O is the center of the circle. AB and CD are two chords of the circle. So you see AB and CD are two chords of the circle. OM is the perpendicular to AB. So OM is perpendicular to AB and ON is perpendicular to CD. So ON is perpendicular to CD. Now let's see the measurements given to us. AB is given to be 24, OM is given to be 5, ON is given to be 12. Okay, you need to find the radius of the circle, you need to find the length of the chord CD. So you have to find what is the length of chord CD. So before we find chord CD, we need to find what is the radius. Okay, so for that I'll join these two, A and O. Okay, because OA is also my radius, isn't it? So I'll calculate my radius using this particular triangle. So AB is the chord of the circle and OM is perpendicular to AB. As this is said, then we must have AM and MB will be equal, because you know whenever you draw perpendicular, this perpendicular will bisect the chord. So that's why we have AM equals to MB. Okay, and since this entire AB is 24, so that's why both AM and MB are going to be 12 centimeter each, just half of 24, right? Okay, so we got AM. Now what is OM? OM is given to 5 centimeter. Okay, so that's why in triangle OMA, you have Pythagoras theorem. So apply this. OM is 5, AM you know is 12. Just now we found it. So when you simplify this, okay, so when you simplify this, this turns out to be 169. Okay, so OA square is 169 means OA will be root over 169, which is 13 centimeter. So we got the radius, that is the first thing. Okay, so the radius of the circle is 13 centimeter. Next, we will join O and C. Now again, as you know, ON is a perpendicular, so that's why this ON will bisect CD. That is, we will have CN and ND both equal. Okay, so see here carefully. So it is given that OA is equals to OC, because OC is also what? Radius. So if this is radius, then this OC will also be 13 centimeter. Okay, and ON, that's this, is given to be 12 centimeter. Okay, so that's why in triangle, in right angle triangle, this we have, so OC square will be equals to ON square plus CN square. Okay, so from there CN square becomes OC square minus ON square, right? So OC square minus ON square gives you CN or NC square. So put the value. So OC is 13, ON is given to 12. So find its square. It turns out to be, when you simplify this, this turns out to be 25. So NC square is 25 means NC becomes square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, so we got NC means we got only this much, but they are asking you to find length of the chord, so it's going to be double, isn't it? Because CN and ND both will be equal, so that's why CD will be double of NC. So that's why CD is equals to double of NC. So NC is 5, so that's why double of 5 is 10. So that's why your length of the chord CD is 10 centimeter. Okay, so with this we conclude the first exercise on circles from your class 9 syllabus, right? So with this we close for the day. Thank you very much.